this word, it's not just a collection of books because God has chosen to do something really remarkable with it. And this is why it keeps on coming back. Many of us have had this experience, right, where we, at some point in our lives, we read the Bible a whole bunch of times, and it just seemed old and boring. Have you had that experience in your life? Who's willing to admit they've read the Bible, and at some point in their life, they read it, and it just felt like, this is going nowhere, this just feels old and boring, I don't get it? That was my experience the whole time I was growing up. And even into my young adult years, at one point I read most of the Bible, and I still felt that way. I still felt like, I do not understand why anybody thinks this book is important at all. This is a bunch of old dead words. But many of us, and millions, billions of people have had this other experience with it. That maybe sometimes after a long time of it feeling like this dead book, all of a sudden something happens with some particular part of the Bible. And it's hard to even explain. It's like it jumps off the page at us. It's like that thing that was dead all of a sudden has gripped my whole being. It's like it's speaking not only truth to me, but it's telling me who I really am. It's like it's more real than the world that I'm walking around in. All of a sudden, that thing that was dead is very much alive. Have you had that experience? Oh, come on. Witness, if you have had that experience in your life, put your hand in the air. It came alive. This is what the Bible is. This is what it means that it's the Word of God. It's not a magic scroll. It's not a bunch of... The Bible is a collection of... Okay, I'm going to give... If you're one of the people writing fill in the blanks, I'm going to give you a whole bunch of them all in a row. The Bible is a collection of books inspired by God. You know what inspired means? Literally, it means breathed into. Not just that God kind of nudged Paul along. Hey, write some books of the Bible. No. That's not what inspired means. It means God put some of his own Spirit. He put his own Spirit into it. God breathed not only into the Bible itself, he breathed into the authors of the Bible as they wrote it. He put his own Spirit into them to guide them. Sometimes when they knew it, sometimes when they didn't realize it was happening. But here's the really important part for you and me. Not just that he did that then, but God currently, right now, breathes into the words of the Bible by his Spirit.